Hi everyone, good evening to one and all. I would like to say a warm welcome to my colleagues, near and dear ones, and to the respected faculty. Fine. Today I am here to present a presentation on a topic called as service facility design, which comes under subject service operation management. Fine. So let's begin with the presentation. Now, what does facility layout or design means? It means an arrangement of the machineries, equipment, other industrial facilities, and achieving quick production at least cost. Fine. Now, what are the objectives of good layout and design? It can be material handling cost. We need to handle material and minimum cost. Fine. Movements of the people and material. It's very important to keep the materials which are fast moving to the nearby places. Fine. And the movements of the people are also very much important in this particular layout design. Hazards to the personals, accidents, production capacity. We need to take care of the production capacity as well, because if we get something into an excess, but it will be of no use if we don't have a production capacity of that much extent. Fine. Now, labor efficiency. Each and every labor must be very much skilled and efficient in their particular task. Fine. Now, employee morals. It is generally very important concept in corporates. Fine. We need to take care of the employees at every stage, whether it's been into a personal matter or into an organization matter. Now, we use and the second last is the space utilization. We need to utilize as much as space in very efficient way, so that we can use uh, a small size of the space in an effective manner to increase the profitability of the organization. Fine. Ease of supervision and maintenance. Each and everything should be supervised very clean, and the maintenance of the particular equipments which are used in the company must be also taken care of. Fine. Now, what are the flag factors that influences the facility layout? So, first one is the material. Fine, the raw materials. Second one is the what type of the product you are going to manufacture in your organization. Third one is the manpower. It is very important, because we need manpower at each and every step. We need skillful laborers, we need unskillful laborers, we need a medium management level, higher management level in the organization to get a finalized product, and to get the maximum profitability of the organization. Fine. Machineries. We need to take care of the machines as well, because each and every machine has a different output capacities, production capacity. Fine. It basically depends on the type of industry, what kind of the material we need to import. Fine. It can be a service, it can be manufacturing. Okay. Now, the location plays a very vital role in a factory layout, because generally we see that most of the production plants are being set up at the rural places, where the laborers can get at affordable rates and minimal cost, where the electricity charges from the state governments are less as compared to other state governments. Fine. So location plays a very vital role, and third one, which is most important, is a political acceptance as well, and the political influence of that particular location. And managerial policies. Yeah, it comes under the state government and the central government, where the plant is being set up. Fine. These are the particular things which influences the factory layout and the final product which is going to be out from the company. Now, what are principles for ideal design and layout? See, while planning for facility layout, we need to think of first thing, that is minimum travel. We need to take care of one thing, that we should get and finalize product in minimum time. Fine. Our labor must not get tired of traveling from one place to another place. If I take an example, uh, when there was no assembly line in car production unit, what used to happen is, laborers used to take a particular accessories or the part of the car to that particular second department or the subsidiary departments, and it requires much more energy, it requires much more time. Fine. Now after Ford, Henry Ford implementing the assembly line, fine concept, the car manufacturing industry has taken a boom, and it has been seen that it takes a very much less time as compared to the previous one. So minimum travel is the first one we need to think of. Now we need to think the sequence as well. See, if you think about the sequence, now I would like to take an example. Fine. If you want to produce any product, for example, I want to produce a bottle, right, plastic bottle. So what is the first step? It must be a process to a hot mold, it must be air blowed, it must be clean. Fine. If the particular sequence is not managed in particular order, so what will happen is we will waste our time, we will waste our production cost, we will waste our labor's energy in that. Fine. And eventually it will lead to the loss of product or the loss of the particular organization. Third one is the usage and flexibility. We need to think of the usage of the particular product and the flexibility while planning and designing any layout. Fine. Now fourth one, which is very important, we need to take care of the safety and satisfaction of the particular employees as well, right? See, in many companies where there is a risk of having a hazardous things to a particular person or individual person, we see that many companies like Tata Steel, JSW, okay, they implement such things, mandate things, like if there is a risk of having an hand injury in a particular department or say particular machinery, so the machine will start only if both the hands are out of the particular machine, and we need to press the two buttons with two different hands, and then only the machine will start. So that's it. This is the mandate thing which the company decides from the safety point of view and from the point of individual satisfaction as well. Fine. And the last one I would like to say is the compactness. See, we need to think before starting any business, we need to think about the capital which is going to be required. So we need to design such things and in such an appropriate manner that it should be very compact and it should be designed in a very minimum investment, fine, and minimum capital. Now, what is the importance of the facility layouts or facility design? Economies in handling, effective use of variable areas, minimization of production delays. It will minimize the production delays. Yeah, improved quality control, of course. Avoidance of bottlenecks. If it will avoid the errors which are coming in the assembly lines. Fine. Better production control, better supervision, improved utilization of labor, improved employee morale, avoidance of unnecessary and costly changes. Fine. Now, what are the types of layout? See, each and every organization keeps different layout with them. Fine. So, if we see the types of layout, first one is product layout, second one is fixed position layout, third one is service facility layout, fourth one is process layout, fifth one is cellular manufacturing layout, sixth one is combined layout. Now let's see the diagrammatical representation and in detail each and everything. Fine. Now what is product layout? Fine. Straight line or a layout for serialized manufacturing unit. Arrangement of machine is in one line depending on the sequence of operations. Fine. Materials are fed in the first machine and finished products comes out from the last machine. Example is sugarcane mill and paper mill. Fine. Now fixed position layout, it is generally seen as the aircraft assembly lines or the shipyards such as like Mascot and all. Fine. Movements of the mans and the machines to the products are fixed because they are very much bulky. They can't be lifted from one place to another for each and every operations. Fine. Service facility layouts, service oriented industries like banks, hospitals, and etc. See, what they do generally here is they segregate all the departments in a particular sectors or area wise. So if you see this facility layout here, we can see the parking areas, the entry point where which the casualty and inpatient department of the particular hospital. Then we see near to it on the right side is surgery or the radiology where the ECG, X-ray, and other machines are operated. Now on the left hand side we see the hospital wards. Fine. So in these particular things we will get to know that how this can be managed in a very efficient way. So basically we see all these structures in the corporates of head offices of the bank, retail banking units, branches, hospitals. Fine. What is process layout? Now functional layout or job lot manufacture or batch production layout involves grouping of like machines in one department, general purpose machines. Now see, what they do here is they set up each and every machinery in different areas. Fine. And as per the need of the particular product, they will take that product from one place to another. Fine. And they will see that all the things come into one line after traveling from one place to another, and we get a finalized product. Okay. What is cellular manufacturing? Machines grouped into cells. Here a particular machines are being grouped into cells so that they perform a centralized process or a standardized process. Each cell is performed to produce a few parts with common characters. Okay. So you can see here in the diagram there are four cells. Each and every cells will perform different tasks. Fine. What is combined layout? Combination of different types of layout, that is product layout or process layout. Many companies use this layout as well because as per the expectations of the and as per the production of different organization, the layout of the particular things get changes. Fine. Revision of layouts. Now revision of existing layouts. Minor changes to complete dismantling of the existing structure to increase the operating efficiency of the plant. See, when is the revision of the layout is required? If we see that loss is occurring, and if we see and if we come to know that what is the exact reason behind the loss, so if we generally see that there is a minor defects in the particular layout structure, so we take a solution and one task to take a revision of the layout, which will increase the productivity. Fine. Now why revision? It might be because of the expansion of the particular organization. It can be a technological advancement, or it can be an improvement in the layout. Fine. Now this is a retail layout pattern. Generally we see this in cafeterias. Fine. Rectangular with parallel sides, formals using ceiling space efficiently, controlling traffic flows and all. We generally see this structure in corporate industries. Fine. Free form. It is generally free form. It is informal, friendly environment. One can travel from anywhere to anywhere, anytime. Fine. It is not generally seen in corporates and all. Fine. It's boutique, unique shopping environment. Divide store into series of individual shopping areas, each with its own theme. We can take an example of the D-Mart, Reliance Supermart, okay, Big Boisar and all. This can be the examples of the boutique layout structures. Now here we will see the examples of McDonald's kitchen layout. How is the processing unit, packaging unit, platforms, where is the seating area, where is the refrigerator and the storage area is kept, where is the machinery and the cash counters are being kept. So generally processing and packaging platform is being kept in the center for the ease of access. Fine. So guys, I hope you like the presentation, and we will be catching you in the next presentation. Do take care of yourself. Thank you. Bye.